Good morning. I'm Dr. Robert, and I'm welcoming you to another edition of 5-ish Minutes with Dr. Robert, on location, out of doors. And I am pleased to introduce you to this fine tree who is going to be my assistant in this experience. Today is actually kind of a book report as well. And it's a book report on a book called Kinship With All Life by J. Allen Boone. It's a book that I believe everyone should read. Mr. Boone was a script writer about 100 years ago, and he had a very interesting experience with the most famous dog star of the time, Strongheart. Read the book, you will enjoy it. The basis of the book, though, is that Mr. Boone said, you can learn, and he was fortunate because Strongheart actually taught him to do this, you can learn to get into an alignment with other forms of life, and when you're in that alignment, you can communicate in a particular kind of way, non-verbally, with those other forms of life. He made friends with Strongheart, then he made friends with other animals. He even became friendly with a housefly, which he named Freddie. I have taken the advantage of this tree to bring the tree into as my assistant today, because this tree is not moving like a fly or a dog or someone else would, and because it is a tree that I have come to know relatively well, and it's a tree with which I have become friendly. Many of my best friends in the world are trees. I like to spend time with the tree, not thinking about the tree, not thinking about what I could take from the tree if I was hugging it and enjoying all of its energy, not thinking what I could do with the tree, but simply being with the tree, enjoying its presence. I fancy is enjoying my presence. And I find that the easiest way for me to align with the tree and get to know the tree is simply to allow my mind to become quiet and to remove from that mind anything that is not tree. Once you remove everything that is not tree, whatever left over is tree. And then tree on the inside can interact with tree on the outside, and there can be a pleasant experience of simply being. And of course it's useful when doing this to stand and be as still as possible, because that's what a tree does. A tree is standing. It doesn't walk around like we do. It is pulling up water from the earth. We can envision that if we like. It's bringing down heat and light from the sun. So there's this upward movement of juice from below, and there's this downward movement of energy and awareness from above, kind of like what happens in a human being. So in fact, we can assist ourselves to circulate our energy and our juice in a positive way by being associated with things like tree. Some trees I have found are easier to communicate with than others. Some trees are more interested in communicating with others. And of course, in addition to trees, as you can see, there are a number of other plants around you that you can communicate with. Trees have a certain enhanced quality of presence, and you know, as humans are much more individualized than most other forms of life. So a tree is more a representative of its species than it's a representative of a particular individual. Though every tree, like every other individual, is an individual. It is grown in a particular way. It's manifested from particular soil and climatic conditions. It's very possible that where you are, there is a nearby tree. I encourage you to go out and become friendly with this tree, get to know the tree, let the tree know that you appreciate it, and see in what way you and the tree can enter into a friendly relationship. This is Dr. Robert, thanking you for enjoying this moment that I have shared with the tree.